Hey, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you an amazing samurai only build, which means we are only rocking blades and we are not using bullets or any type of gun. Honestly, this build is one of my favorites because it allows you to go in with some swift, precise attacks, allowing you to stay anonymous around the enemies. You're able to go in almost like a ninja, yet a true samurai. So now, how do you start this build? Let's first start off talking about weapons. We only need one. Yes, well, maybe one. I'll get into the mantis blades here soon, yet for now, let's discuss the firearms. What I recommend that you do is you head over towards Goldsmith Street, go towards this river dock, and pick up some fortified ankles, specifically the rare. The reason why is because we are going to be using a glitch with the hypercritical, or you can use guts, which is Rebecca's shotgun. Now what this allows you to do is this right here. When you charge boost, it allows you to gain some extra height. Now we can use this to jump over the Konpeki Plaza building or the wall or structure, whatever you want to call it. The reason why we want to travel back towards the Konpeki Plaza is because if you have not picked up the Satori blade at the start, then this is going to allow you to do this now. Even if you have already completed the mission, what I'm going to be showing you within this video is going to show you how to get back inside and allow you to take the elevator up and grab all these great items that you probably have missed out on. Which is probably important to you, especially if you are a completionist. You're probably thinking, man, I really should have grabbed that. Well, now you can. All you have to do is go towards the front entrance, or maybe it's the back entrance, and call in your vehicle. Once you have done so, you are going to get inside and drive the vehicle towards the left. We want this in front of the door. Then from there, you're going to try to exit out of the vehicle. Note, if you are too close to the side of the door, what's going to happen is you are going to exit out through the right side instead of the driver's side. And here is a good example of what I mean. As you can tell, I'm lining up right here and I'm going to try to get out. Now, again, I'm going to exit out through the right side instead of the left. This is because I was unfortunately too close to the wall. You sort of have to give it some space like so. What should happen is when you exit out, the door will lift up and then you are able to proceed through. What you want to do from here is go towards the right side and we are going to locate the elevator. Take this elevator directly up and we are going to just wait it out. There's no fancy elevator music, unfortunately, so it's going to be a little bit quiet. Yet when you do reach the top, you're going to then proceed forward and then take a right. As you do go towards the right, we are going to take another right and then proceed forward. And as you go forward, take a left. Then from there, go forward and we are going to locate another door towards the left. Proceed, what do you guys guess? Forward some more. Basically, we're going around in a circle, I believe, here. So let's open up that door and we are going to then turn around. Do not go towards the left, go towards the right. And here we are, right next towards this tree. So what do we want to do? Well, next to this bonsai tree, we are going to then basically use the same glitch method that I just showed you before, which consists of using the charge jump and then shooting right afterward. Note that this is technically optional here, yet what this allows you to do is just get up there faster. You can use your charge jump to get on the tree or the bonsai and then jump up from there. It's all up to you how you want to do it. I love using this hypercritical glitch. It's fun. It reminds me of TF2 or Team Fortress 2. Really fun stuff. If you have not tried it out, definitely give it a go. Let's go through this door, and right over towards the left here, you could pick up an egg. I highly recommend that if you've missed out on that one as well. Yet what we want to do now is proceed up these stairs, take a left, go through the door, and what you should see on your screen is the Satori as well as a data bank. I have already grabbed it, so as you can tell, it's not there. Let's now talk about Cyberware, so let's head over towards the luxury apartments located right here at Westbrook, Charter Hill. What's great about this build is that there's two options that you have for your operating system. If you head towards this location, you can talk to the Ripper Doc, and she's going to sell you a legendary Berserk. What I like to use instead is a Cenoviston. Now, if you're used to using Berserk, then by all means, pick up the Militech Berserk Mark V. It's just really up to your playstyle. This is what's great about this samurai build, is you can use one or the other. It's all up to you. Let's head over towards Skyline and Republic. We want to locate the left side here, which is where the Ripper Dock is, and Arasaka's building is right there towards the middle. Now, once you have arrived, you can go towards the left here, jump up, and we're going to locate the Ripper Dock store right here. Go in, open up the door, go towards the left, interact with them, and if you go towards the operating system, you can find a Cenoviston here. I personally like to use a Militech brand. You're free to use whatever you want. While you're here, if you have the Mantis Blades equipped if you do not know about Mantis Blades, you can no longer acquire it from a Cyber Psycho, so I'm going to show you how to pick that one up after patch 1.6. There is a Ripper Dock selling these items over here towards the Woodhaven Street. And then from here, you can go towards the Ripper Dock, jump up, and we're going to go inside and talk to him. He will have the cyber arms that we want, which is going to be the Mantis Blades, the legendary version. Yet I believe he does sell the rare, maybe, I'm not too sure on that. And while you're here, you can pick up the optical camo, which will allow you to be invisible. You can then use that right after you use the Cenoviston, a great combo. Let's now move on towards attribute points. We are going to go towards body, add 14 points, and go towards the first tab, because these two tabs, well, they don't matter. We want to pick up Invincible, Tenacious V, as well as Steel and Chrome, which allows increased melee damage by 20%. There are some optional ones here, such as health benefits, yet with this build, you do not have to worry because you are going to be staying out of damage for quite some time because of that Cenoviston. Moving on to the next attribute, which is Reflexes. We are going to add 18 points. Head over towards Blades, of course. We are going to pick up Death Bolt, which allows us to restore 20% of our health after defeating an enemy. Bloodlust is going to allow us to recover 14% of our health while wielding a blade. Slow and Steady is great because this is going to increase our armor by 30%. Then we have Roaring Waters, which is great because after a few attacks, you're increasing your damage. We have Crimson Dance, Blessed Blade, which is increasing the crit damage, and it's great with Satori, by the way. Not to mention, because I of course forgot to throw this in the video, if you do pick up that Satori, make sure that you do level it up. The reason why is because the damage is not too good on that right now. I mean, it's 300, I believe. So go towards the crafting section, level it up towards a epic, then from there, level it up towards a legendary. So this way you will have a legendary Satori. Now as for cool, let's add 13 of our attribute points here. We are going to purchase Crouching Tiger to help with stealth. There's also Dagger Dealer, which is great because of course we are going to be using blades. And not to mention this last perk right here on the bottom left, which is Cutthroat. This is going to allow you to receive 80% more damage with your blades after you hit an enemy with a dagger. Phenomenal, especially with this build, because you are going to be giving so much damage to these enemies, it's ridiculous. Especially when you add the Cold Blood perk with the Blood Brawl, which increases your melee damage when you have the Cold Blood perk activated. And here is an example of what the build can do with just a blade. Once you get that Cold Blood perk, everything else is one slice. Now what's great about the Cenoviston is you can tell all the parts are just right there flying in the air in slow motion. The Mantis Blades is great. It's not good with the Cenoviston because it does exit you out of that slow motion effect, and overall you might just end up dying. What I would recommend is using Berserk, and yeah, there you go. Hope that this build has been helpful. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and thank you to everyone that is actually subscribed and is a current member. Appreciate the love and support, and I will see you all on the next video.